Good morning, folks. Meteorologist Hunter McCullough here for Northern News Now. Today is the first day of fall. Happy fall to everybody out there. That means that, of course, it is the fall equinox. Everywhere around the world roughly sees about 12 hours of daylight here for today. That means that after today, we also start seeing a little bit less daylight every single day as we go towards our winter solstice that is coming up relatively quickly in just a couple of months. We're heading into winter relatively quickly as well, but now is the time to enjoy those leaves out there. It's absolutely beautiful in some locations, definitely beautiful up the North Shore and some other areas up into north central Minnesota. So there's two parts to this. The first part that we're going to be talking about here on this streaming service is talking more about why the leaves change colors. What exactly goes into that, and some interesting leaf facts, as well as some average dates around the Northland that we do see these leaves starting to change colors. So without further ado, let's get into it. Hey there, folks. Meteorologist Hunter McCullough here for Northern News Now. Happy fall, everybody. It is officially fall here. The fall equinox is upon us, and I'll talk more about what that means. That's what we're going to be talking about in this video, is more about what exactly seasons are, as well as why do our leaves change. And that's going to be the first part of this video, talking more about just fall itself around the Northland and why the leaves change, why we see that every single year. And basically, here's what we're looking at as far as why everything happens the way it does here. So basically, with cooler weather, it has to do a lot with weather and temperatures and moisture. The tree's chlorophyll breaks down, leaving other chemicals that cause color change. So here's the chemicals that you generally see with the lack of chlorophyll. So you can see the yellow, the orange, and the red, and those different names of those chemicals that I'm not going to try to say right now. Bright colors are more likely when late summer is dry and autumn has sunny days and cool nights. A lot is still actually unknown, though, about why these leaves are the way that they are in the fall. But we generally know that it does have to do with the coolness of the temperatures, how early it happens, how late it happens, and whether we get some sunlight or not, and whether we have a dry late part of the summer or not. So that all has to do with why we see those fall colors change. Here's some random leaf stats for you might find interesting. 200,000 average number of leaves on a mature oak tree. It actually weighs quite a bit. Here's the thing, 360 dry leaves equals about 1 pound. So if you do the math here, one tree equals about 550 pounds of dry leaves. However, when you get the tree a little bit wet, you can see wet leaves can multiply that weight up to 4 times. So if it's a wet day out there on an oak tree, or really any tree, but oak trees especially, you could see over 2,000 pounds of weight just from the leaves alone on those trees. So pretty crazy stat there from our folks at the WSI that run our system here. Here's our average dates of when we do see colors change. I have Minnesota here. Wisconsin is relatively similar, especially if you look over here. This is very similar to what we're going to see in Wisconsin. September 15th, we're actually already past this, where we should be actually, so that's it's happening a little bit faster than it normally does. September 30th, we see a little bit more of that close to peak already in some locations. Then we fast forward into October. Many areas by the 15th of October already past peak in northern Minnesota. You can see that it generally happens from north to south, generally, and that's because, of course, we get colder first generally in northern portions of our region than southern portions of the region. And so you'll see from north to south that transition. You can still see some good leaves in the later parts of October down towards the Twin Cities. And then usually by the end of October heading into November, we're all past peak. So it happens pretty quick, folks. This is the time now to get out there and check out those leaves and really enjoy fall, because it is fast. We all know that around the Northland. Winter is coming sooner than later, and we're going to be seeing, of course, those fall colors fading away relatively quickly. So get out there now in the next couple of weekends and really enjoy those colors. Right now up the North Shore, north central Minnesota, those are the places to be right now for fall colors, but you can find them anywhere right now around the Northland. So just take some pictures, enjoy it, and know that winter's coming soon. I love winter too, so that's exciting, but also just enjoy the season that we're in at this time. I'll talk more about why we have seasons coming up in just a little bit here.